Those of you who watched my 2013 introductory video probably remember a promise I made for a video I was going to produce this year that I haven't done yet. And that is, I'm going to do some fishing from a cardboard boat. Now you'll find lots of videos on cardboard boats on YouTube, but I think this will be the very first one where there's actually some fishing done, fish caught from a cardboard boat. And this boat was built about 2 or 3 years ago. I used some plans off the internet plus a few ideas of my own. It's built entirely of paper and cardboard. It doesn't have wood or steel or anything like that in it. It does use some newspaper. It uses some tape, some glue, and some varnish and some paint. But the main structural item is cardboard. If you're interested in knowing how I built this boat, I've done a video on my other YouTube channel that shows exactly how I did it, and I also have a blog post with various details about the construction. So I'm going to go ahead and put the links to those two resources in the description of this video, and now I'm going to go ahead and get it set up and ready to put on the water. There, I got something. Panfish, it's all about structure. If you got structure, you'll catch them. If you don't have structure, you won't. And plenty of small ones around too.
That's funny.
There we go, look at that guy. Feels a little bigger, but still not big enough. Might be able to deep fry this one. This turned out to be one of those fishing trips that didn't quite meet my expectations. First of all, I had a little problem with that camera that was on board with me. I didn't have it adjusted quite right, and that made so you saw more of the back of my head and a little less of the action out front. And secondly, the fish weren't very cooperative. The spot we were fishing in typically is pretty good to catch a few good-sized rock bass and bluegill, and occasionally you can even get smallmouth or channel catfish there. But today it was all small stuff. We only caught a couple decent-sized ones, and so that was kind of disappointing as well. But on the bright side, it was good to be out on the river, and secondly, it gives us a really good excuse to do this again. And I know a really good spot for catfish. It's a productive spot in late May and early June, and that's down on the upper Potomac. So I'm hopeful that the water level cooperates, and so I'm able to take the boat out down there, and hopefully we'll have some good action for you then.